Some stories begin with a tiny wrong detail. A clock showing a time that should not be possible. A door that seems to open before anyone touches it. A stranger who feels familiar for no clear reason. A place you have never visited, but somehow feel you remember. These are the moments people talk about when they say reality glitched. Someone says they looked at the kitchen clock, turned away for only a few seconds, and when they looked back, 20 minutes were gone. Someone else remembers putting a key on the table, searching everywhere for it, and later finding it in the exact place they already checked. Another person walks down a quiet street and sees the same stranger pass twice, wearing the same coat, walking the same way, as if the scene repeated. These stories are not always loud or dramatic. Most of them are small. That may be why they stay with us. A small wrong moment can feel stronger than a big, strange idea, because it happens inside ordinary life. It happens in a bedroom, a hallway, a shop, a car, a kitchen, or a quiet road at night. Tonight, we are going to move through these strange little stories slowly. Not to prove that the world is broken, not to turn them into fear, but to understand why certain moments feel so unusual that people remember them for years. This is a calm journey through reality glitches, memory, attention, and the quiet mystery of being awake in a world we only partly understand. A glitch story often begins with a pause. Something happens, and for a second, the mind does not know where to place it. The world is still there. The room is still there. The body is still breathing, but the smooth feeling of normal life has been touched. Something does not quite fit. That feeling can be oddly powerful. It may last only a moment, but the memory remains sharp. People may forget a whole week of normal days, yet remember one strange second from 10 years ago. The moment the light flickered at the exact word. The moment a name appeared after they had just thought of it. The moment time seemed to skip. One common story is missing time. A person gets into a car, starts driving a familiar route, and suddenly realizes they are much farther along than they expected. They do not remember the last few turns. They do not remember the traffic lights. The road behind them feels blank, like a page that was never written. Most of us have had a softer version of this. You are doing something simple. Washing a cup, folding clothes, brushing your teeth, walking from one room to another. Then awareness returns, and the task is already done. The body continued, but the mind had drifted away. When this happens, in a normal moment, we may call it being distracted. But when the timing feels strange, it can feel like a glitch. The mind asks, where did I go? How did I get here? What happened to the missing minutes? The answer may be ordinary, but the feeling is not. Familiar routines can create this effect because the brain does not need to watch every step. It knows the shape of the task. It knows the path from the bedroom to the kitchen. It knows how to lock the door, start the car, or wash a plate. So it lets attention soften. It lets the hands continue while thoughts move somewhere else. This is useful. It keeps life from feeling too heavy. If we had to fully notice every tiny action, every day would feel crowded and sharp. But the same useful shortcut can leave gaps. And when we notice a gap, It can feel as if time itself has hidden something from us. Some people describe waking in the night and seeing a strange time on the clock. They close their eyes for what feels like a breath, and when they open them again, an hour has passed. Or the opposite happens. They feel they have been awake for hours, but only a few minutes are gone. Night makes time softer. It makes clocks feel less trustworthy. There is a quiet reason for this. Time is measured by clocks, but it is felt by attention. When the mind is full, a minute can feel long. When the mind is drifting, an hour can become thin. Near sleep, time can bend even more because thoughts begin to lose their edges. A few minutes can feel like a whole small dream. Another kind of glitch story begins with an object, a ring, a phone, a cup, a key. Something is placed somewhere with certainty. Then it is gone. The person checks the table, the drawer, the chair, the coat pocket. Nothing. Later, the object returns to a place that was already searched. These stories are common because they happen in very ordinary rooms. That makes them feel personal. It is one thing to hear a strange story about a faraway place. It is another thing to look at your own table and feel sure the world has moved one small object when you were not looking. The simple explanation is often attention. We can look without fully seeing. We can search a table and miss the object because it is partly covered, turned sideways, or sitting in a place our eyes do not expect. The mind is not a perfect camera. It is a guide. It shows us what it thinks matters, but the feeling still matters. When a lost object returns to an obvious place, the mind does not only say, "I missed it." It also says, "How did I miss it? I looked there. I know I looked there." The memory of searching becomes part of the mystery. Memory can feel more exact than it is. We may remember the confidence, not the details. We remember being sure. We remember the emotion of checking. But we may not remember exactly where our eyes moved, how long we looked, or what else was in the room. The mind keeps the story simple, even when the moment was messy. This is why object glitches can stay with people. They are small, but they challenge trust. Trust in memory. Trust in attention. Trust in the quiet order of a room. For a moment, the world feels like it has changed one tiny thing and then waited for us to notice. There are also stories about repeated people. A person sees someone in a shop, then sees what looks like the same person 10 minutes later in a different place, too far away to make sense. The same jacket, the same walk, the same face, or close enough to make the mind stop. Sometimes this may be a real coincidence. People can look alike. Clothing repeats. Cities are full of similar coats, similar bags, similar haircuts, similar ways of moving. The mind is very good at faces, but it is also quick. It can decide two people are the same before it has enough detail. But in the moment, the feeling can be strange. The person seems to have crossed a distance too quickly, or the scene seems to have repeated itself. You see someone move on, then see them again, and the day feels as if it has looped. Repetition is one of the strongest signals the mind notices. A repeated sound, a repeated name, a repeated face, a repeated sentence. When something repeats too soon, it draws attention. It feels like a message, even when it may be chance. This is why the same song can feel strange when it follows you through a day. You hear it in a car, then in a store, then from a phone nearby. The song may be popular, the timing may be normal, but because you noticed it once, the next time feels connected. The day begins to feel arranged. Coincidences often feel like glitches because they bring two separate parts of life together. You think about an old friend, and later their name appears. You talk about a place, and soon you see a sign for it. You remember a childhood object, and that same object shows up in a video or a shop window. The mind asks, why this? And why now? That question gives the coincidence its glow. It turns a simple meeting of events into a small story, and human beings are made for stories. We want things to connect. We want moments to mean something. There is nothing wrong with that. A coincidence does not have to prove anything to feel meaningful. It can simply remind us that life is full of crossings. We carry thoughts inside us. The world moves outside us. Sometimes, for a moment, the two seem to touch. Some glitch stories happen in places. A person walks into a building and feels they have been there before, even though they know they have not. A hallway feels remembered. A window seems familiar. A certain smell or pattern of light makes the new place feel old. This can happen because places share hidden shapes. A school hallway may feel like another school hallway. A hotel room may carry the same quiet air as a room from childhood. A shop may have the same kind of light, the same floor color, the same shelf pattern. The mind feels the echo before it can name it. When that echo is strong, the place can feel almost impassable. You may stand still for a second and think, I know this room. Not because of a clear memory, but because the room has the mood of memory. It feels like something that belongs to the past, even while you are seeing it for the first time. This is one reason déjà vu feels so strange. Déjà vu is not usually a full memory. It is more like the feeling of memory without the story. It says, this has happened before, but it does not say when. It gives certainty without proof. That is why it can feel like a small crack in time. Many people describe déjà vu in almost the same way. The room, the words, the sound, the movement, all seem to fit a pattern that has already happened. The feeling may last only a few seconds. Then it fades, and normal life continues. But for those few seconds, the present wears the clothing of the past. A gentle explanation is that the brain sometimes gives a new moment the feeling of familiarity too early. A sound, a shape, a rhythm, or a partial match may open a memory signal. The mind then feels as if it has been here before, even when it has only found something similar. But again, explanation does not erase the feeling. It only gives the feeling a place to rest. Déjà vu can still feel beautiful. It can still feel like standing at the edge of a thought you cannot quite reach. It can still make ordinary life feel wider. There are also stories of words appearing before they are spoken. Someone thinks of a phrase, and another person says it. Someone wakes with a name in mind, then hears it later that day. Someone dreams of a place, then sees something that looks like it soon after. These moments can feel like messages from the future. But the mind has many thoughts every day. Most do not match anything. The few that do match become bright. They stand out because timing gives them power. A thought that matches nothing is forgotten. A thought that matches the world becomes a story. This does not make the story worthless. It only makes it human. We remember the moments that feel alive. We remember when the inner world and outer world seem to answer each other. We remember because the timing feels too neat, too clean, too strange. Another kind of glitch story is the shared memory. Two people remember the same event differently. A conversation, a color, a place, a small detail from years ago. Each person feels sure. Each memory feels solid. But both cannot be exactly right. Shared memory differences can be gentle, but they can also feel unsettling. The past is supposed to stay behind us, fixed and quiet. When someone remembers it differently, the past feels less like stone and more like water. It shifts when touched. Memory is not a recording. It is a rebuilding. Each time we remember, the mind gathers pieces and puts them together again. Most of the time, this works well. We keep the main shape. We keep the feeling. But small details can move. Over time, a memory can borrow from other memories. It can pick up a color from one day, a sentence from another day, a feeling from a third day. Then, the rebuilt memory feels complete. It feels true because it has become familiar inside us. This is one reason people can be completely honest and still remember different versions of the same thing. The mind is not trying to trick us. It is trying to keep life understandable. It is trying to make a smooth path through years of moments, feelings, images, and half-forgotten details. The strange part is that memory can feel so real. A remembered room can seem clear. A remembered voice can seem exact. A remembered object can seem fixed. Then, a photo, a message, or another person's memory can disagree. Suddenly, the past feels like it has changed. Some people call this a glitch because it feels as if the timeline has been edited. But often, what changed was not the past. It was our access to the past. The old event stayed where it was. The memory of it kept breathing. There are phone glitches too. A person feels their phone vibrate, but there is no message. A name appears just after they thought of that person. A notification sound seems to come from a silent room. Technology makes modern glitch stories easier to notice because phones are always near us, always waiting, always part of the day. The phantom vibration is a good example. Many people feel a phone buzz when it did not. The body has learned the signal so well that it can imagine it. A tiny movement of cloth, muscle, or a tension becomes the feeling of a message. The body predicts the buzz before the phone gives one. This shows something important. The mind does not only react to the world, it predicts the world. It guesses what is about to happen. It prepares the body. Most of the time, this helps us move smoothly. But sometimes, the guess arrives without the event, and it feels like a signal from nowhere. In a way, many glitch feelings come from the same quiet source. The mind is always building reality from pieces: sight, sound, touch, memory, expectation, habit, mood. It joins these pieces so quickly that life feels whole. But if one piece arrives late, early, or in the wrong place, the whole scene can feel strange. Imagine a calm lake at night. The moon is reflected on the surface. Trees are reflected. Stars are reflected. If the water is still, the reflection looks complete. But a small ripple can bend the moon. It can stretch the trees. It can make the stars tremble. A glitch feeling is often that ripple. The world may still be steady, but the reflection inside awareness has moved. A memory arrives too strongly. A prediction comes too early. Attention skips a moment. A familiar signal appears in a new place. The surface bends, and for a second, reality looks different. This does not make the experience silly. It makes it interesting. The ripple shows us that perception is alive. We are not machines watching a perfect screen. We are living minds inside living bodies, receiving the world, guessing the world, remembering the world, and sometimes noticing the guesswork. Maybe that is why glitch stories stay with people. They remind us that ordinary life is not as plain as it looks. A hallway can become strange. A clock can feel wrong. A remembered object can disappear. A stranger can seem like someone from a dream. The normal world has quiet depths, and when the day grows quiet, those depths become easier to feel. At night, there is less noise, fewer tasks, fewer people speaking. The room becomes still. The mind hears itself more clearly. Small memories rise. Strange thoughts drift closer. Old scenes return without being called. This is why many people think about reality glitches at night. Night gives the mind space. It lets the strange moments come back. It lets the day loosen. It lets questions float without needing quick answers. In the dark, even simple things can feel full of hidden meaning. But hidden meaning does not have to become worry. A mystery can stay soft. A strange memory can be placed gently down. We can say, that was unusual, and we may never fully know why. We can let the question remain without chasing it through the night. The old stories can rest too. The missing time, the returned object, the familiar stranger, the repeated song, the room that felt remembered, the phone that seemed to buzz. Each one can become just another small light in the distance, not something that needs to be solved right now. There is a peaceful way to hold these moments. We can let them be signs of how deep the mind is. Not proof that we should be afraid. Not proof that the world is unsafe. Just signs that life is full of more texture than we usually notice. The world is steady enough to rest in. The bed is here. The room is here. The air is moving in and out. Whatever strange moments the day has carried, this moment can be simple. There is no need to explain every flicker of memory. There is no need to solve every small coincidence. The mind can keep its little archive of odd moments. It can keep the unsolved scenes, the almost memories, the strange timings, the soft questions. It does not have to open them all tonight. It can close the drawer gently and let the room grow quiet. Maybe a thought appears. What was that strange thing that happened years ago? Maybe another thought follows. Was it only memory or something more? And then, like a leaf touching water, the thought can float for a moment. It does not need to be pushed away. It can simply drift. The story of the missing key can drift. The clock can drift. The stranger on the road can drift. The old song can drift. The room that felt familiar can drift. Each image can move farther away. Not gone, not forced away, just softer. The mind is allowed to be curious and tired at the same time. It is allowed to wonder without working. It is allowed to notice mystery without solving it. It is allowed to become quiet, little by little, as the night holds the edges of the room. If a memory rises now, it can be met gently. Not now, memory. You have been seen. If a question arises, it can be met gently too. Not now. Question. You can wait until morning. If a strange feeling returns, it can soften. Not now. The room is quiet. The body does not need a perfect explanation before it rests. It does not need a completed story. It does not need the world to be fully understood. The body only needs enough safety for this moment. A bed, a breath, a little darkness, a voice moving slowly. All through the world tonight, people are sleeping in rooms filled with small mysteries. Objects on tables, clocks on walls, phones beside beds, old memories folded quietly inside the mind. Most of it will wait. Most of it does not need attention right now. The strange stories can become distant now. The kind of distant that belongs to dreams. A hallway fading into shadow. A clock face soft in moonlight. A key resting on a table. A street lamp glowing on an empty road. A song heard from another room, too far away to follow. And maybe this is enough for tonight. Not an answer. Not a final theory. Just a calm feeling that the world is wide, the mind is deep. An ordinary life contains small wonders. Some moments feel like glitches. Some memories feel like doors. Some questions are better left sleeping. So, let the stories settle. Let the room return to its simple shape. Let the clock move at its own quiet pace. Let the mind release the need to check, explain, remember, or understand. The world can keep its mysteries for now. You can rest inside this one soft moment. The last image can be very small. A dark room, a low light, a table beside the bed. Nothing missing, nothing out of place. Only stillness. Only the gentle feeling that the strange parts of life can wait outside the door while sleep comes closer. And if there are answers, they do not need to arrive tonight. Tonight is only for listening, for soft attention, for letting old stories pass through the mind like quiet shapes in the dark. Reality may feel strange sometimes, but this moment can be calm. This breath can be enough. And slowly, Gently, you can let the mystery fade into sleep.